All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. When you see me, say yes. This is an intuitive message and reading for all of my Leo viewers, or if you have Leo placements, or if you're simply just drawn to this message for whatever reason. Trust your intuition and let it guide you through this, and just take only what resonates. Each of these messages will be different and should be different for everybody. So just again, take what resonates and leave the rest. I have already pre-shuffled and drawn some cards. I was feeling this reading like just this morning when I woke up. This is the kind of reading where like I feel like the messages were just popping out at me already before I even got to the table. So first and foremost, the themes that I saw today were roses, 10 roses to be specific. I almost want to look up the meaning of 10 roses because it's not 12, but 10. I had some that are drawing for a project that I'm doing. I like to make like herbal remedies and like, you know, candles, stuff like that. And I just couldn't stop looking at them. So what I did was I grabbed a few decks. This one in particular because it has roses on it. And then I also grabbed this deck today. Just anything with roses, but the theme rose is like heavy. And then I was also thinking about how whatever this energy is, it feels like a very creative energy. Like someone, okay, and I'm going to get to that in a second because it makes sense for the cards that were drawn here. So to get started, we have the World in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Five of Swords that came out crossing, but it was hidden underneath this Nine of Swords that came out crossing. Or I'm sorry, the Eight of Swords that came out crossing. And then we have, I regret lying to you. I look for you everywhere, and I am becoming a better person. So to start out, there is an energy here of someone who you or somebody else, they've released themselves. Someone has released themselves from something here. I'm feeling a very like creative, like this morning when I was thinking about this reading, it's just like a very creative kind of like curious energy. Like it's looking at things from a different perspective. It's no longer trying to, okay, I'm going to give you an analogy or a story. So this morning I was also like, I had this bottle of honey, and this bottle of honey, it had the tiniest little hole to squeeze out of. And this is like a huge container. And so for the longest time, I've been using this honey, but I've been having to squeeze so hard to just get out a little bit because there's just so much honey. And it to come through this little tiny hole, it's just like really hard for it to like, you know, it's like all the pressure. And so finally this morning I took the cap off, I took a jar, and I just placed the honey and I let it all flow into the jar. And now I'm just gonna use a spoon to like get it out. It's a lot easier because there's just a bigger place and for it to come out of. And I was thinking about like the holes, and I was like, there's a tiny hole, a bigger hole when I took the cap off for it to flow in, and then now there's like this giant hole. It's just so easy to like grab from this pot of honey. So this is okay. What I'm getting at here is this energy is like, for so long someone was trying to like push something out or trying to get or access something, but there was so much creative flow or creative energy. There was so much like pent up, I'm hearing, like that whatever the avenue was for it to be like either like expressed or like released, it was too small. So like this could be you shifting perspectives, this could be you changing like the way that you're doing things, but like whatever this is, like the substance and the sustenance is still the same, but like you're able to access this now a lot easier. Like now I can just stick the spoon into this jar of honey, and it's super easy because I have more room to like actually get it out of, because there's just so much there. With honey and roses, I'm so curious. Like I think during this reading I'm gonna look up like the meaning of both, because to me it represents like, I mean, roses to me like represent like self-love. They also represent like passion, romance, like divine feminine energy. Like I just feel like somebody is really able to access a lot of love that they have for themselves, and that's why this Nine of Pentacles, it doesn't surprise me. I feel like you or somebody here is in the energy of a lot of self-love, a lot of like, just I feel like somebody is really like in their bag, in their like in a very creative kind of exciting like time in their life. And then there is this energy of somebody who is in deep regret. They don't want this cycle to be over, and they're wondering basically like if you are still in this energy of like this Eight of Swords, like, but you're not. Like I feel like you were, or maybe there's a part of you that still like thinks that you are, but there's also this growing like blossoming energy I'm just hearing here that is just creating such a, I'm hearing glow around you, and like I don't even know if you're realizing it or if like you're radiating this energy, and I feel like somebody here can feel it. I feel like there was definitely a separation here, or like some kind of a disconnect or like distance. With the World being in reverse here, I just feel like there is somebody who really wants this cycle to not be over. And I feel like their tactics though, like this is somebody here who's like, their tactics or their usual ways are not working. This reminds me of another reading that I did. Like, I don't remember. I think this was my Gemini reading. So you could have Gemini in your chart, or somebody else could have Gemini in their chart. There's something here. But their usual, like, I'm hearing mental kind of approach, or like their words, their communication is no longer working. I'm hearing this person could literally have tried to ignore you, or like done like some, like maybe they were conditioning you like to act a certain way, and if you didn't, they would like take away communication. But this person, they lied to you about something, or somebody did. Like, this doesn't have to be a romantic connection. This feels like romance with the roses, and with like, this feels like a romance and then self-love kind of reading here. I just feel so strongly like you are in this Nine of Pentacles energy. And for this, was the Eight of Swords was the first card to come out, and then the Nine of Pentacles. I just feel like this person really, it bothers them and it bugs them that you're doing so well. You could have found like a new creative endeavor or something. There's just something here where like there's a new excitement for life. And I just feel strongly that there's another person who is in the background who they're saying like, I'm becoming a better person. But they're also saying like, I look everywhere for you. I regret lying to you. Like, this person, I feel like it could be in the energy of like acting like they don't care. Or they could be acting like, you know, like, I feel like they haven't told you this. Like, I feel like this person's pride, or whoever this is, they would never say this to your face. And I feel like instead of waiting for the answer, or instead of waiting for the confirmation for them, like, you finally just kind of walked away. Or maybe they walked away from you, but like there's just kind of like at this point there's this, like I said, there is really this igniting, this energy that is igniting within you that is really becoming a renewed excitement for life. Like, you could really be stepping into that single energy right now. You could really be like looking at new options, or you could just be kind of like enjoying other parts of life that like don't revolve around like a relationship. Like, you could just be excited. But whatever this is, I feel like this person, because you still have like kind of like an attachment with one another, I feel like this person can feel it. I feel like they can feel you kind of pulling away or removing yourself. And I do feel like my chest is getting kind of tight. Like, I feel like this person is starting to get worried, or like they're starting to feel like they don't know how to approach you. I keep looking at this Five of Swords, like they don't know, like I said again, their usual ways and their usual things they used to do, like it's not working anymore, and they literally don't know how else to approach the situation because to get what they want. Like, I feel like they're used to manipulating you. They're used to, like, kind of being able to talk you out of things. Like, they're used to you being, like, they're used to you reacting to certain things that they used to say, or certain things that they used to not say. And, like, you're not giving them that anymore. That's what I'm getting strongly here. There's been a new, like, Spirit has brought in, like, a new burst of energy for you that is, like, really allowing you, again, to be, like, creative, to look at things from like a different perspective. I'm looking out my window right now and it's completely foggy outside, but I live like pretty high up, and it looks a lot foggy, but then when I look down, it's actually very clear, like, you know, towards the ground. So I feel like either you're coming out of like this like fog, or you're coming out of this, but you're also like enjoying the like, if you feel unclear, or the energy of like things being unknown, there's something about like that you're enjoying, or like that you're finding a creativity to, because it's like, to not know, it also leaves room for like potential, right? So this just gives me energy, and with the Nine of Pentacles again, it gives me energy of like, you're being single, like you're and maybe you're stepping into this time where you're like, you know what, I am going to start opening up to like other options, or like you maybe have closed the door on what you do know, to kind of embrace some of the unknown and just allow that in. And again, this doesn't have to be romantically, this could be creatively, this could be you changing careers, changing focus. I'm seeing somebody who has maybe like leveled up in their career, or maybe your job or your place of work has like taken a different path. Whatever this is though, again, like this person, you make them want to become a better person, but again, they would never tell you this. Like, I just feel like they're not communicating. They're not communicating in order to like hurt you. And it's just like, the more that it's not working, the more that they're just like devastated about that, which is really crazy, because they want you to give them that attention. I feel like this person, but they're in this like analysis paralysis kind of energy. They're not sure like whether or not, like this, I'm hearing this is like, they're running out of like tricks. Like, they don't have any more like tools in their bag. Like, they don't have much more. And this is actually a call for them to grow, and for them to actually, like change some of their ways and try to like communicate and maybe just like treat you better. But instead, they're looking everywhere for you. They regret all these things. They're trying to become a better person. They're hoping that you're going to wait for them. But I feel like this person is really not saying much right now, which, yeah, Knight of Swords. I feel this person somebody here has definitely blocked communication, or they've stopped communication. They're really trying to like amp up the manipulation. This person could have literally lied to you and then just ignored you afterwards, or like because you caught them in a lie, or you responded to them in a lie. And it's this kind of like, I feel like I'm getting this energy of like, this may have been like the last straw, or like this might have been like a situation where like you were just like, you freed yourself. You were like, you know what, I'm not dealing with this anymore. That's the energy that this is giving. Hold on, let me fix this. We have the Four of Wands in reverse here. This is like, this could have been like a false twin flame, or like a false kind of, but I feel like, yeah, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, I just feel like, yeah, there's so much here that this person does not, I don't think that they want you to like find new love. They want you to come back to them, but this person is not in union with themselves. They're not in alignment, and they're, Like, these are two such conflicting energies for me. Like, because really the only, like, okay, for lack of a, because I don't believe really that there's any like positive or negative in tarot. There's more like there are certain challenges that you know, this is all like, you know, it's for more knowledge so you can kind of get through whatever situation you're going through. But the only like positive or like really good feeling card that's on the table right now to me is this Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like this person is in a lot of like pain and despair for like losing you. I feel like but they don't want you to, like, with this Seven of Wands in reverse and this Knight of Swords, like, they want you to think that they don't care. They want you to think that they're not going to fight for you. They want you to think that literally I heard, like, mean nothing to them, which is really terrible. I mean, but they want to punish you. They want to hurt you for, like, being happy without them, or for even, I'm hearing, like, how dare you, like, move on from me. Like, there's a part of them, like, deep down, they regret what they've done. They're looking everywhere, but I feel like the more that they look for you, the more that they are, like, trying to find you in somebody else, or, like, trying to, you know, the more they miss you, the more angry and, like, resentful they get. Like, this is the kind of person who, like, the more that they loved you and the more vulnerable you made them feel, the more they, like, just had animosity towards you. Like, this is really not the best feel. I mean, and you could have felt like you had to dim your light or, like, dim your shine in order to, like, be with this person, or this could have been, like, in a job space, like, or, you know, in, like, a friend group. Like, you could have felt like there was, whatever this was like, a lot of attacks on you and your energy and your, like, in your aura. Like, there is just some energy here, or somebody here, something here that doesn't like your light. They don't like you, like, standing in the spotlight, which, like, I mean, hello, like, not so, like, not every, it doesn't, you know, Leo is not all about, like, just being in the spotlight, but this is, like, I mean, Leo energy is, like, that creative energy, but a lot of Leos do, like, they don't, like, mind being, or you could just naturally draw a lot of attention towards you, and you might not even know. If you're familiar with human design, you could also be a profile 5, like, there could be a 5 in your profile, like the heretic. Like, you could just naturally exude, like, when you walk into a room, like, you're gonna turn heads, and this person or whoever these people are, this could be multiple people, but, like, this is a specific person who, like, they really didn't like that, and they didn't want, and I really am getting this energy where, like, with all of this surrounding, like, you still stand strong, that even when you felt, like, at your worst, even when you were feeling like you couldn't go on, like, you just were like, something's gotta give, like, I don't know, like, you still walked, like, you just carry yourself in a way, and you might not even notice this or know this, but you carry yourself in a way that is very, just regal. Like, people are, they just notice you, and, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not getting, like, it's not like an ego thing, it's just because, like, it's just who you are. I feel like this, and then whatever this was, this really bothered this person. And they don't want you to find something else. They don't want you to find another union. They're really conflicted right now in their, like, pursuit of trying to make you think that they don't care. I mean, this is, like, real energy of, like, manipulation here. They're hoping that them making you feel like they don't care about you, walking away, or them walking away, like, and that they're good without you, is gonna make you come, like, crawling back to them. And I literally see someone, like, on the ground, like, crawling back, like, and this person would love that. They would love it if you just gave them, because they want you to feel like how they feel right now. And the reality and the truth is, you don't. And, like, even if you think, even if you're sad, even if you're, like, I feel like this is, like, energy of somebody who just, yeah, like, you said enough is enough. With the Ten of Swords in reverse here, I feel like you're, like, you weren't gonna wait around for that last sword to, like, be, like, put into your bag. I don't feel like you waited around for this to actually be like the very end. Like, I don't think that you waited for like that last sword to be put into your back. I think that like you were in this like mental entrapment. You were in this like kind of like, because the Ten of Swords can also be like, there's a silver lining at the back, but this gives me energy of like something where like this person like felt like they had a few more of whatever this was in them, or maybe like they could try to like get one over you a few more times before you were actually gonna walk away. Like, I feel like there's also energy of like this person is surprised that you maybe that things like escalated so fast, or like you stood up for yourself so fast. Like, this could, like, you don't necessarily need to not be talking to this person, but there's definitely a disconnect here where there's like, or like you stood your ground, you held your power. Like, there is some energy here of like, I feel like for most of you, you probably aren't in contact with this person, but for those of you that are, this could just be this person really like you, I'm seeing like somebody, like you could have gotten into a fight with somebody, and like instead of like you do like reacting in your normal way, you did something that was different, and this person is really surprised. They don't really know how to respond or how to react because they weren't expecting you to react this way. Yeah, Judgment here and the Emperor. I just feel like I mean, this person, I don't know, I feel like Spirit came in and like really like helped you with this. They may have like even like removed you from the situation. You could have, I'm hearing that you could have gotten really busy at work too, or something happened where like you had to like direct or like change your focus. You could have like even like started school. You could have started doing something, or like went back to like, you know, I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing, for some reason I'm hearing knitting. There's something where like you took some negative energy and you transmuted it into something creative here, or something like, it doesn't have to be like literally making something. It could be like, maybe you cooked a meal. You did something that like, instead of like wallowing in whatever this was, you were like, you know what? Maybe you like went out with friends. Maybe you went like, you know, you just did something that they really were not expecting, and they're now like trying to really like punish you for it. I mean, they're trying to, see, like, you're looking away with this Page of Wands. This Page of Wands is looking away from this, like, this Death card in reverse. Like, and this I'm becoming a better person. Like, this could be you too. Like, just being like, you know what? I don't know. Whatever this flow is, though, like, of the energy that I was feeling initially was just like, if you notice that you feel better, or like that you feel like you can access the love that you have for yourself more, this person could have like called you to like, or their reason for coming into your life could have been for them to like promote and put you onto your path, onto your journey. You could literally be I feel like there's just like a lot that you've learned about yourself, or that a lot that you're going to learn about yourself from this situation. Like, you're taking what you can from this, and you're not letting whatever this is like hold you down anymore. Or like, at least this is like a message from Spirit saying that you shouldn't. But I just feel like this Nine of Pentacles, I cannot stop looking at it. I mean, I just feel like this, and I keep seeing that I look everywhere for you. Like, this person could not like replace you. They tried. They almost, this is like energy of like they wish that they had never met you because they can't forget you. So like, if you are in this world, they just are like, and they can't be with you. They can't have you. Like, they're really like devastated about this, but they don't know how to like actually approach this. This person could have made you feel like they didn't even like care about like any like kind of like competition, or like they didn't like want to like fight with you. This person's tactic was to literally make you or whoever like feel like they didn't care, like you were just like they could like take it or leave it, you know, and that's just not who you are. They may have made you believe that for like a little bit here. You may have like, played along for a little bit, but that's just not who you are. And like at the end of the day, like you were always going to walk away from this if that was what was going to continue. So I feel like, and I think that they knew that, but I feel like this person views you as like their biggest challenge, like their biggest, like they really wanted to try, they don't want to talk, look at, they wanted to try and see, this person looked at you as like a challenge, like I said, like they wanted to like conquer you. See, and you were like in it for the real deal. Like you were like, why would we be against each other? Why are you against me? Like when we can be on the same team, like together we are a lot stronger and a lot better, like than we are like, or it's like, it's a waste of energy for us to try to fight each other when we could be like trying to like, team up together and like work together. That's like what this energy is. I hope that you can forgive me one day is coming out in reverse. Again, this person, I feel like they don't want to admit that they want you to forgive them. And then I want to be more than friends. This person could have treated you as a friend. They could have treated you like a friend zone. Like this person, I really feel like they made you feel like they did not, that they could, I mean, I hate saying that, I feel like they made you feel like they could care less, and that couldn't be further than the truth. Like they wanted to be more. Like, yeah, I wonder if you were happy without me. This, oh my gosh, thank you. Wow. Okay, confirmation right there. I'm saying like this person sits all day and they just think about you. I'm telling you, like and it's because like, I feel like in your mind too, you might just be like, well, is this just because I walked away? Like, honestly, like, I feel like there's a part of you or somebody here that's like, how real was this? If like, because like, number one, you're not even acting like you care that I walked away. And number two, like, it doesn't feel safe for you to come back to this, because it's like, if this person is only his energy, like, there's a level of like authenticity here that's like missing. It's like, of course, you're wondering like how, like if you come back to this and if you like give this person what they want, you can't function and have a sustainable relationship with somebody if they're going to just constantly like make you think that they don't care about you when you're with them and only really care about you when you're gone. Like that doesn't work, because the whole thing about being in a relationship is that you're technically, you're actually together. This person has to learn how to show that they value you. I don't know whether or not they're actually gonna make this move. This person has a lot of pride here. I mean, and it's funny because like, I feel like they might have told you that. They might have said that you had too much pride, or that you like this person just, again, they really wanted to dim your light, but they're so like enthralled and like captivated by you. This is like pretty crazy. Yeah, I know that I crossed the line with you, and then I love you, both in reverse. You were the best thing about, this is all the things that this person just could not say to you. I love you unconditionally. I mean, they're hiding all of this. This person could have never said I love you to you, actually. Or they could have like only said it a few times. Maybe they took it back. Like, I don't know. There's something about like, and then I'm thinking about the roses. Like this person, like to them, like love hurts. I feel like this person really fell in love with you, and I feel like they treated you like, almost like they hated you, or like something like I'm telling you, like the more that this person's love grew, the worse they were. It's so weird. I mean, and I don't want to say weird like in a bad, but like it is like just a really odd way to respond. But this person is just really scared. It's not an excuse, but they're really afraid to like come out and just like say this. They don't want you to know. I mean, this person would be, I don't know. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, this is crazy, but like this person, they don't know if they'd rather, like if losing you would be worse than you knowing how deeply they feel about you and how much you affected them. that is the craziest, but like that is how strong this person feels, like of like they don't want you to know how much they care. But it's like literally it is like the more this person runs from this and resists this, the bigger this feels, the bigger this gets. Like they just need to come and say to you like that they're at least that they're sorry, that they're missing. But I don't know if this person is ready yet to like actually admit this. Like their pride is getting in the way, and it's really sad because like they're gonna lose. Like I just feel like this person's never gonna really stop thinking about you if they just stay in this energy where they're just like refusing. It's like, you know, when you resist something so much, it's like all you can think about. That is what this is. That's this energy right now. And I'm literally seeing somebody there that's just like they're sitting by their phone, or like they're like sitting there like just shocked. Like they're like, what? Like you could have even been with this person for a long time, and like it's like one day like you just finally like you're like nope, and then like you just didn't like there's something that you did here that's different, and this person is just like they're shocked. They weren't expecting this. They're like, what? Like I'm telling you, I'm seeing somebody just like sitting there like sitting out of the window, or like oh, it's like I don't want to laugh, but it's kind of funny. Like they're just I don't know. They're so angry, and they're only really talking like expressing this like when they're alone, but they're like. And then I'm seeing them getting even angrier at themselves for like thinking about you again. It's like this person is in like it's kind of sad. Like they're like in like I don't know why I would laugh because it's like so simple. Like they could really just like they know what to do here. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal. Like, I think this person is afraid that if they do come towards you, like they don't want to admit that they were wrong and that you were right, and they don't want like there's something about like you having the upper hand. They feel like they definitely feel like love or like a relationship is like a power game. Like they want to have the upper hand. They don't like this, but the other option is then just like losing you, which like they really don't want. I mean, like I know that I said that earlier of like, oh, this person doesn't know if they want to like they you know, but really they know that deep down losing you would be the worst case scenario. But I think this person is still in this energy of like, they just don't know if, like, I think they're holding out hope a little bit longer that you're going to maybe, like, cave, or you're maybe going to, like, you know, I don't know. But I don't know. I want to know, like, is this person going to come in eventually, or what is going to happen? Like, this is the energy that they're in for sure, like, right now. I don't know. Are they going to just let, like, but I feel like it's half and half. I feel like this person could be, like, the kind of person that, like, they'll just, like, love you from afar and just really, like, watch you, like, grow and glow up, like, without them. But, like, I mean, that is truly, I mean, I'm not kidding you. This person will never forget. They will always be wondering, like, I don't care if they get in different relationships. They're always going to be wondering, like, they're always going to compare that person to you. They're always going to, like, be wondering what you're doing, like, what, like, and that's no way to live. Why would you want to live like that? Like, it's not fair to the people that they're with either. Like, because why? Like, they, yeah, 3 of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like you're taking this heartbreak and you're mastering your craft. This person could be also, like, working a lot to try to distract themselves. I feel like this person can't even really actually connect with anybody else, like, when you're, but, so I asked, like, if they're going to come back. Oh, and Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, they might. Right now, this person is, like, really diving into, like, work or, like, to, like, trying to, like, they want to match. This is what this is too. This person is bugged because, like, I feel like they see you, and I feel like whatever you're doing, it seems like it's so easy. And if they're not seeing you, like, maybe you guys are, like, have blocked communication, they just know, they can literally feel your energy is, like, starting to slowly, like, slip away from them. Like, they know that whatever you're doing, like, that, and I think that this is also just could have been, like, how you were. Like, you could have naturally just prioritized and, like, had certain things that you love to do. This person could have been somebody who, like, really, like, maybe they were really unhappy in their career, or they were really unhappy, like, in whatever their place in life was. Like, they could have felt really stuck and stagnant. This person, I feel like this wasn't the energy you had, or if you did, like, you did something about it, you changed it, and this person is annoyed or frustrated with that. And so, but instead of, again, like, looking at that, they're, like, taking this pain and heartbreak, and they're trying to, like, focus on work, but, like, there's two energies here, again, where it's, like, again, it's like that, honey, it's, like, the same thing, like, the same kind of thing, but it's producing different results, and it's hard to access, like, the self-love and, like, that, like, joy and just, like, curiosity and, like, just passion for life, like, because they're approaching it the same thing, and they're looking for the same thing, but in a different way. They're approaching it in a way where they're just trying to run and refocus. I feel like you, or whoever this reading is resonating with or about, like, is really in this, like, place where, like, you're naturally just, like, look at this bird. I'm looking at this bird who just has, like, flown onto her. Like, that bird had to just land there. Like, she didn't kind of, like, you know, she just put her hand out and it landed. Like, this is, like, you just sitting there and receiving, and not sitting, but, like, just doing whatever you're doing and really producing results and really getting pure joy out of whatever you're doing. And I feel like that bugs this person, or it did when you guys were together, but them knowing that maybe you're still doing that now when you're not together, or you're not in communication, or there's a disconnect, is really driving them crazy. So right now this person is, like, very focused on work, but I feel like with this Knight of Cups, because, like, there's a reason why I set the deck down here and, like, this was just staring up at me. I feel like they are gonna come back in. Yeah. Or they're worried that somebody, I feel like they're gonna eventually, they might try to take a different approach. But the thing is, you gotta decide whether you wanna accept that and deal with it, because this person hasn't necessarily changed their ways. Like, but I feel like they're now seeing that, like, if they don't shift and change if they don't change their approach or their perspective, like, I just feel like they're thinking more about how they're going to approach you as opposed to, like, their intention behind it. Is it nuts? I don't know. Like, that's foggy to me. Like, where it's like, and that's, again, where you could just be like, this, it's too unclear. Like, it's too, like, and it's too hard to, like, try. Like, now you're in something where, like I said, it's like with that honey, like, you were trying to squeeze, like, it was so much work to just get this, like, little tiny bit of, like, love, this little tiny bit of, like, just sweetness from this person. And now it's like you've taken it and found it elsewhere, or, like, found it within yourself where you can just access it and it's, like, free flowing. And hold on, I'm gonna look up something. Hold on, we're gonna look up spiritual meaning of honey. The symbolic value of honey is not negligible. Common food to all civilizations, honey is an important symbol of ancient cultures and religions that generally represents pleasure, sweetness, truth, and knowledge. Honey was often used in medicine. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like, you're really, you found something that's giving you the, like, pleasure, that sweetness, like, you're bringing sweetness back into your life. And I feel like it's happening with or without this person. And this person, they're bugged because they want to be that source for you. They want to be that for you. And the fact that you're finding ways to find that without them now is really, oh, let's look up 10 roses too. I want to see that really quick before I let you guys go. 10 roses. Meaning, okay. Giving 10 roses is a grand gesture of love and appreciation. It can symbolize perfection and completedness, and it is a way to show the person you care about that you think they are perfect in every way.